Hey guys, it's Jessica. I'm back with a new video. It's going to be a real quick one. It's just going to be my 2015 New Year's resolutions for reading and my TBR shelf. I don't really have a TBR shelf. I do have bookshelves. We have two. They're in our living room, so they are filled with pictures, trinkets, my husband's books, some of my husband's awards, my books. It's got a lot of stuff, and I didn't really want to film a video of all my crap. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you guys all the books I have on my TBR shelf, books that have been in my house that I have not read. I do have 2 books on my Kindle, but I did them in my first video where I talked about books I want to read in January, so those don't count. So the first book I have that I have not read is The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. I loved the first book, loved it. I actually read part of it to my son and he liked it. So I'm going to buy all of these books and I'm going to pass them down to him. I waited too long to buy the second one and I had a whole bunch of books that I was reading and it just got put down. So yeah, I gotta give that one a go. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is real. I cannot talk to save my life. I keep stuttering and sniffling because I'm congested and it's awful, so bear with me. I'm going to make it through this video quickly. I can do this. Okay, second book is Angel Burn by L.A. Weatherly. This is the sequel to Angel Fire. I don't know if this is a duology, trilogy, or a series, but I do know the first book was amazing. So yeah, I'm going to give this one a go before it sits on my shelf for another year. Next, I have The Scorch Trials by James Dashner and The Death Cure by James Dashner. Now, this follows The Maze Runner. I don't have the kill order, but I should probably finish these 2 before I buy the other one, right? Right? Yes. Next, I have A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. And everybody knows this book as well. This is the Game of Thrones series on HBO that I fell in love with. And I'm an idiot because I should have read the books first, because that's what people do, and I failed epically. But as much as I love the show, and I know that books are better, I have a feeling I'm going to love this one. It's just very intimidating. I mean, look at those pages. Look at them. Look at them. Look at that. That is insane. The next book I have is a gift that was given to me by my grandfather, and it means a lot, and that is Dracula by Bram Stoker. And this is the leather-bound edition from Barnes & Noble. It is beautiful. It is the only leather-bound edition book I own, and it is also the only classic I own, which is something I'll be talking about later in my video whenever I talk about my resolutions for what I would like to achieve this year. So yes. So the last 3 books on my TBR shelf have been there for a while, and they've been there for a reason. My favorite author is J.K. Rowling. I love her. I admire her. She has been a role model for a lot of my grown life. I fell in love with her books whenever I was 12 years old. A lot of my childhood is me pretending I can cast spells on my sister and make her disappear, and then I could threaten her and tell her I'll be at Hogwarts and she can't get me. So yeah, I love her. I love her life. I want to meet her. I want her to sign all of my books. Yeah, that was really loud. I apologize for the growling. Moving on. The main reason I have not read these books and they have been sitting on my shelf for so long is because I am afraid of not liking them. And that's kind of pathetic because J.K. Rowling doesn't strike me as the kind of person who would want a 5-star pity review. So yes, the first book I have is The Casual Vacancy. Now, I did start this book. I made it about a quarter of the way through, and it was phenomenal writing. Of course it is. It just did not captivate me, and I put it down out of fear. I was afraid that I would not like it. At the time, I was feeling a 3 out of 5 stars. There were a lot of characters. I was losing interest, and yeah. So I will finish this year. I will give an honest review. I don't know if it'll be on Goodreads or if I'll film a video. This isn't a book that nobody's heard of, so I may not do a video review because everybody knows who J.K. Rowling is. But yeah. I also have The Cuckoo's Calling and The Silkworm, written under her pseudonym of Robert Galbraith. Now, I have a feeling I will love these books. I used to read a lot of mystery and suspense. Probably about 5 years ago, I read nothing but mystery and suspense, and this is murder mystery, which is perfect. So I don't know why I haven't read these books. I'm just failing at life. And yeah, But that is my TBR shelf. Those are the only books I own that I haven't read, with the exception of the ones that I showed in my first video that I just got, and they're on my January TBR, and I've already read some of those. So I kind of didn't mention that. I left those for books that I will finish this month. Now for my resolutions. 1. I, Jessica, will stop reading so much smut. Freaking Christian Grey. Yeah. I have to stop. I am an adult, so I feel like it's okay. And I do love me some good old smut. But I've read a lot of it in 2014, and so I feel like kind of taking a little bit of a hiatus for the year of 2015 and sticking with my paranormal romance and moving on to my second goal. I want to start reading more of my mystery and suspense. I really love the books that make you curl your toes in anticipation. They get you really worried, and they kind of make you think. I love the books that you can't guess the ending. You don't know who the killer is. You don't know who's going to survive. So I haven't really gotten a lot of that lately. It's been a long time since I have read a mystery novel. So that is on my New Year's resolution for this year. And my third goal is to read a classic. I have, let's see, Jane Eyre. I think that is it. That is the only classic I have ever read. I don't know much about this genre, the classics of the world. Yes, I don't know. So if you guys would not mind helping me out, leave a comment below with your favorite classic and one you think I should give a go at, and I will do just that. Moving on to my last and final goal. Shit, I remember 75 books. That is the number of books I would like to read in the year of 2015. Did not read 60 last year, which was my goal. So to be honest, I have set a Goodreads goal for the past 4 years, and I have never accomplished it. So let's hope I can do it this year. That is all I have for today. So yeah, I kind of left a little part out on my TBR shelf. I may or may not have just ordered a ton of books. Okay, bye.